These are my top 5 Honda Magna upgrades. Let's get into it. The first mod I would recommend on your Honda Magna is an exhaust. The exhaust goes into a goofy manifold. It doesn't flow good. It sounds like a boat. You would have seen in my last video, I repaired the exhaust and I installed the exhaust and we did a sound test and it sounds so much better. So the first thing I would recommend doing is either finding slip-ons or trying to source a 4-into-1 exhaust. I still need to finish it though. Number 2, my second upgrade would definitely be handlebars. Obviously, the Honda Magna is a cruiser. That's kind of what it's going for. I'm more of a sport bike kind of guy, so to kind of adapt the Magna to be a little bit more sporty for me is putting on some different handlebars. These are much straighter than these existing handlebars. These handlebars are bent back ever so slightly, and the way they bend on a long ride, they start to wear on my back a little bit because I'm leaned back more than I'd like to be. So with these handlebars, I can put these here and I'll be leaned forward a little bit and I'll have better posture so my back won't hurt so I can ride this thing for longer. For number 3, the next mod I would do would be tires. This bike came out in 1982. They ran this first gen Magna from 1982 to 1986. These are old bikes. This one's 42 years old. I look at these tires, they're fine, but they're gonna need to be replaced. So my third mod would be get some tires on this thing. I'm looking at getting the Shinko 712. It's H rated, which means you can go 130 miles an hour, which is about as fast as this bike will ever go. And they're better in the rain than these. Obviously they aren't dry rotted like these. The Shinko 712s are able to offer better rain performance along with better twisty road performance. So if I'm taking this thing through Holy Hill or south on 67, I'll be able to kind of lean it in a little better and I'll feel confident that I have new tires on this older bike with older suspension. And think about it, the tires are the only thing touching the ground and keeping you straight on the road. Number 4, I would highly recommend getting a windshield on this thing. This thing has 6 gears, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then an overdrive, but that's 6 gears. So with these 6 gears, it allows you to cruise very comfortably at around 80 miles an hour. So if you're on the freeway, doing long hauls, I remember the first time I took this thing from where I'm at, 70 miles away, my back was killing me, and that wind just blows at you, and then you become a wing, essentially. So all that air pressure is just on your chest the whole time. I would highly recommend getting a windshield. You can cruise comfortably. If you want to cruise around, make it removable. I'm sure you'd be able to find a way where you can just have a couple pins, pop that thing off. You want to cruise around town and look cool on a cool old bike, do that. If you're going on long hauls, throw your windshield on. Highly recommend. Now, number 5. I don't know if all Honda Magnas came with these, but I would so highly recommend some highway pegs. These things are great. You can stretch out your legs, a little bit more comfortable when you're just cruising in town or even when you're on the freeway. This thing's fairly upright. You see my leg, it's slightly forward, but just having these highway pegs, kick them out, get your feet up, stay cruising, and then with those new bars that we're going to put on, you'll be sitting nice and comfortable and you can do miles on miles on miles. Now, I do have a bonus one, and that would be upgrade your side cover rubbers. These side covers love to just fly off when these rubbers start to get old and they don't hold as tight as they used to. I bought the bike with this one, and the first time I rode it, the next day, this was missing, unfortunately. I still have my left side, but sourcing a right side cover is almost impossible. You have to buy a reproduction, and if you're buying a reproduction, please buy new rubbers. And with the reproductions, they kind of enforce that little ball that holds them in. So that would be my bonus mod for you guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you'd like to see more, please like, subscribe, or follow me on Instagram. This is Olson's Garage. See you next time.